Hi, welcome to this 30-minute flow. Since we only have a 30-minute time slot today, I am going to trust that you guys can warm up on your own. So if you want to pause this video and stretch out, warm up however that best fits your body and your day, go ahead and do so. If you're warmed up and ready to go, we'll move through a really brief condensed warm up and then get right into it. So before we start, I wanted to share a theme or quote of the class, and it is that we are not thinkers who feel, we are feelers who think. So let that settle in for a moment. And I invite you to move through this class with that in mind, feeling your way into your body, into each transition, each pose, each moment to moment as we build through this 30-minute flow and class journey together. So we're going to start in child's pose with knees wide, hips sinking towards heels, forehead resting on the mat, and eyes closed. Beginning to feel our connection to our mats, to Mother Earth, to the space, now tapping in to your space, your body, your breath. And then maybe noticing the balance of both our communal connection and your connection. So the external way in which we feel our way through the world, and the internal connection in which we feel our way through our own existence. Beginning to breathe deep. Inhale, drop the belly, expand through the back. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth, let it go. Breathing here on your own, with every inhale lengthening the spine, expanding breath through the body. And every exhale, finding a little bit more of a release. Finding a few more spaces where you can soften and let go. Feeling each inhale, savoring it on the way in. Feeling the way in which it lights you up from the inside out. And appreciating each exhale as it is a release of any excess tension or stress or anything you do not need for your practice today. One more deep inhale. One more exhale. And then go ahead and allow your next inhale to roll you up onto all fours. Moving through a few rounds of cat and cow. Inviting in any additional shapes or movements. And when you're ready, coming back to a neutral spine. Inhale, lift up onto the shins, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, sit back on your heels and draw hands to heart center. Closing your eyes and finding an intention for your practice. Inhale, breathe that intention in. And exhale, let it go as the eyes flutter open. And coming back down to hands and knees. Washing through one more wiggle of the hips or release of the spine. Stepping back to high plank and holding it here. Spreading all 10 fingers wide, press the palms through the earth, fire up the core, building heat in the body. And gently squeezing the glutes, engaging the legs, and finding that long line of energy from the crown of the head out to the heels of the feet. Take one more deep inhale here, and exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, head and heels low. Bending one knee, then the other, pedaling through your down dog. Maybe shaking the head no, and then yes. Finding some stillness in your down dog. Rotating armpits in towards face, bending the knees to lift up and out of the shoulders. By reaching the hips up towards the sky, find a little bit of extra length in the spine and space in the upper back. Inhale, lift high into the balls of the feet. Exhale, step or float to the top of the mat. Meet in a forward fold. Breathing here. As you begin to feel the back of the legs begin to open. As the head melts towards the earth. Arms dangle. Hips lift. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to the sky, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, prayer lifts, gaze follows, optional back bend. Exhale, forward fold, wash that out, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Placing your weight into your left palm and turning onto the outer edge of the left foot. Inhale the right arm up high to the sky, side plank. Firing up the left side body and the obliques. Holding this here for 3, 2, 1. Coming back to high plank. I'm moving over to the other side, twisting open to the left. Lifting up through the left fingertips, pressing into the right palm, and lifting up through the right side body. Holding here. Breathe it out. Thoroughly 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to high plank. Inhale, press the mat away, shift shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lowering down through chaturanga or through bent knees. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Find your back bend. Open the heart. Spread the collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more sane, just to fire us up here and get the energy flowing, the body moving. Inhale, lift high into the balls of the feet. Exhale, step or float to the top of the mat and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach it all the way up to the sky. Extended mountain pose, stretch through the side bodies, press down through the heels. And your next exhale takes you to hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float back, and travel through your flow, meeting in a downward facing dog. Feeling your way back into your down dog. Gently guiding your heart towards the tops of your thighs. feeling the effects of this shape in this moment, in this practice. A shape we come back to time and time again, but never in the exact same way as before. Feel the difference. Inhale, lift the right leg up high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, back to three-legged dog, flex the foot. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, send the leg back, press through the palms. Exhale, step the foot all the way through. We're in a low lunge. Inhaling here, lengthen the spine, open the heart. Exhale, rotate that left heel down to the ground. So we're in warrior two legs. And inhale, windmills our arms up and open, lands us in warrior two. And exhale to bend that right knee a little deeper, arrive here. Inhale, flip the front palm, scoop it forward, up and back, reverse your warrior. Keep the integrity of the legs. Often here we lift up and out of that right leg a bit. So go ahead and rebend it deeply and engage the right glute to guide the right knee right over that ankle. One more deep inhale here. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Step back and travel through your flow. Optional one-legged vinyasa here. Meeting in a down dog. Coming back to the breath, back to your intention. Maybe taking a moment to briefly reflect on how that side felt for you today. And then let that go. Moving on to the left side. Releasing any expectations, knowing no two sides are the same. Inhale the left leg up high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, lift the knee. Bring the left heel to the glutes. Inhale the leg back to three-legged dog, square the hips. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl, dome the spine, press into the palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot through, low lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, spinning that right heel down to the mat. Inhale up to warrior two. And exhale to arrive. Inhale, flip the front palm. Scoop forward, up and back. Reverse your warrior. Exhaling here. Finding that deep side body stretch all along the left side while lifting up and out of the right side so we're not collapsing into that back leg. Keeping the integrity of the shape. One more inhale here. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Pop up onto the ball of the right foot. And then step back and travel through your vinyasa. Inhaling the right leg up high to the sky. Coming back to our three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left tricep, twist. Inhale, send the right knee to the right tricep. And exhale, place the right foot outside the right hand. Lizard lunge. Take a few rocks back and forward, moving through our lizard lunge. Placing the left hand firm onto the mat. Inhale, the right arm sweeps up high. And exhale, the left knee comes down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhaling here once more. And then exhale, reaching that right hand back for the left foot. Pop up the left foot towards the glutes. And find a quad stretch, hip opener, and twist. Breathing here. Lifting the heart up and away from your seat, from your back body, and maybe it finds a gentle rotation towards the sky. One more inhale here. And an exhale to slowly release the left foot. Use the hamstring to bring it back down to the earth as you reach that right arm up, around, and back to the inside of the right foot. Popping back up onto the ball of the left foot. Take an inhale, lengthen through the spine. And an exhale to step back to high plank. Inhale, press the mat away, shift shoulders over wrists. Exhale, moving through your flow. Inhale the left leg up high, three-legged dog. Find a long line of energy from the left palm through the left heel. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Inhale, bring the left knee to the left tricep. And exhale, step the foot outside of the hand. Rocking back and forth in your lizard lunge. Breathing here. Taking one more deep inhale. Feel the inhale. Exhale, placing your right palm firm onto the mat. Inhale, sweep that left arm up and around as you come into a lizard lunge twist. And exhale, dropping the right knee, untucking the toes. One more inhale to lift through that left arm. And exhale as you reach the arm back and lift the right foot up. Catching foot with hand and finding this deep twist and quad stretch and a bit of a hip opener here as well. Pressing firm into that right arm so we're not dumping into the shoulder. We're lifting up and out of it. Maybe your gaze goes towards your back foot. And gently release the foot. Lift up and out. And place the left hand back on the inside of the left foot. Pop up onto the ball of the right foot, straighten the leg. Inhaling here. Exhale, stepping the left foot back to high plank. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, lowering down to your Chaturanga Dandasana and continuing through your flow. Inhale, roll forward to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Two more times. Inhale, high plank, lead with the back of the heart space. Exhale, downward facing dog, maybe moving through bent knees. Inhale, roll into high plank, feel this transition. Exhale, pressing back to downward facing dog. And checking in with your body, your flow. And letting go of the thoughts. We are not our thoughts. Letting go of expectations of where we think we should be. Leading with the heart space, feeling our way into exactly where we are. Inhale, the right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Exhale to a high lunge, so step the foot through. Sweep the arms up and arrive. Inhaling here, reach up through the fingertips, rotate pinkies in towards each other. Exhale, relax the shoulders down the spine. One more deep inhale, engage the core, press into the ball of the left foot. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg, tip back, reverse triangle. And exhale, coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Your right hand can find its way to the mat, to your shin, or maybe to a block or a prop. But either or any of those options are just for balance. You're not pouring your weight into the hand. You really should be able to lift the arm away and remain steady. So engage the core, lift up through the right side body. Lengthen through the spine, strengthen through the legs. So engage the muscles right above the kneecaps. And then float that hand back down to where it rested. One more inhale here. Exhale, we're going to simply bend the right knee. Now we're in a side angle pose with a flyaway arm variation. If you would like to pop your right forearm up to the top of your right thigh, you can absolutely do that. Or if there's any other version you're working with, maybe a bind. Moving into what feels good for you right here, right now. Coming back to the flyaway arms, placing your left hand on the left hip, moving the gaze down towards the right foot, hopping that left leg in just a bit, walking the right fingertips about a foot in front of the right foot, and then popping up to our half moon on this side. Using the connection of the left hand on the left hip to guide the hip a bit more open, stacking your hips and stacking your shoulders. So your elbow is reaching up towards the sky. And then if you would like to extend the left arm, if that feels good, taking that option. And then if you want to lift the right arm up as well, expanding through all limbs, growing long and tall. Taking one more inhale and exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the hands back down to the mat. We're in a low lunge. Placing your left palm on the mat. Inhale, your right arm sweeps up high to the sky, low lunge twist. Breathing here. Inhale once more. Exhale, place the right hand outside of the right foot. And go ahead and pop that left foot in a bit, setting up for pyramid pose. Straighten through both legs. Inhale to extend the spine. Halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold. And draping your torso over that right leg, keeping a micro bend in the knee. Breathing here. And any arm variation is welcome if you want to flip your wrists and walk your hands towards the back of your mat. Or maybe you have a reverse prayer. One more deep inhale. Exhale, begin to walk your fingertips forward, about a foot in front of your right foot. Inhale, begin to pour your weight into your right foot. And exhale, come up to a modified warrior three. Inhale to lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale to flex your left foot, reaching out through a strong and straight left leg. One more inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot to meet the right. Fold it out. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Take it back down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or float back or travel through a crow. And we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg sweeps up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, high crescent lunge, step the foot in between the hands. Sweep the arms up. Come high onto the ball of the right foot. Breathing here, lift low abs away from the top of the left thigh. One more inhale, and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg, tip back, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose, leaning forward, shifting the torso towards the front of the mat, and then tipping down, stacking the shoulders, keeping those legs super engaged, pressing into all four corners of the feet. And gaze can come up to the right hand. Breathing here, gently rotating your torso towards the sky. Lifting up and out of the left side body and lengthening through the right. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, and we're in extended side angle. Again, if the option of the flyaway arms is not feeling like it's the best option for you today, you can go ahead and lift yourself up, placing the left forearm on the left thigh, maybe extending the right arm up and over your face. If you're looking for a little bit more length along the right side. Again, option to come into a bind, if that's something you're working on. Any and all of these options will guide you towards the benefit of this pose. So feeling your way into this and consciously choosing the best version of this pose for this practice. And that's a practice within itself. If you're in a bind, coming back out, meeting with the flyaway arms, and then moving your gaze down towards the left foot, placing your right hand on your right hip, and popping the right leg in just a bit to shorten your stance, walking that left hand a foot in front of the left foot, and then moving up to half moon, lifting the back leg, flexing the foot, opening the hips, opening the heart, stacking the shoulders. And then if you want to begin to extend that right hand up to the sky, if that's something you're working on, if you're playing with balance, and then maybe that left hand lifts up as well. And taking one more inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Low lunge, come high into the ball of the back foot. Placing the right hand down. And inhaling the left arm up to the sky. Low lunge twist. Breathing here, lifting up through the right hip. Twisting the torso towards the left. One more inhale here. And exhale, the left palm plants back outside of the left foot. Hips move towards square. Begin to walk the fingertips a foot in front of the left foot. Inhale, beginning to pour your weight into the front foot. And exhale to a modified warrior three. And keeping the hips square. So internally rotating the right leg by guiding the right pinky toe down towards your mat. Using the glute and the hamstring to lift the right leg up high. One more inhale here. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to the sky. Take that full body stretch. Exhale, forward fold, come back down. Inhale, halfway lift lengthen. Exhale, moving through crow, your flow, or straight back to down dog. Wherever you are, wherever you're going, meeting in a downward facing dog. Inhale, brings you forward to high plank. Exhale, drops the knees out wide. Child's pose, hips towards heels. Head melts down to the earth. Returning back to where we started. Begin to recognize, to simply note, observe any shifts in how you feel from the beginning of class until now. Observing, not thinking, simply feeling and witnessing those feelings, those sensations, that rush of energy. Your next inhale floats you back to all fours. And exhale, cross the ankles and come into an easy seat. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center. Taking a moment to honor the intention you brought forth to class. Inhale, breathe that in. Exhale, release. Taking a moment to honor the practice of feeling our way through, feeling our way into, feeling our path. Inhale, breathe that in. Exhale, let it go. And finally, taking a moment to honor you for showing up on your mat, to move, to breathe, to be, to feel exactly as you are. Inhale, breathe that in. Exhale, sigh it out. Have an amazing rest of the day. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. The rest of my classes are on my YouTube channel, and I also am offering private classes, whether you want a little bit more one-on-one attention in your yoga or movement practice, as well as meditation. Please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. My handle is JNROTH, or you can contact me through my website, jennarothyoga.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And see you next time. Bye.